Hey everybody, how's it going? Adam here, pastor at Ventura Reformed. Ventura Reformed is a new church in the city of Ventura. I especially want to thank you for your interest in our little men's reading group that we're beginning Sunday, June 26th. Want to give you a little bit more of an idea what to expect if you would come and why we would encourage you to come. And we'd hope that you'd sign up on this page and we'd love to meet you soon. So, what to expect? Yeah, Sunday, June 26th, we meet at 6 p.m. at 78 Chrisman Avenue in Ventura between Main and Thompson. 78 Chrisman is the First Lutheran Church of Ventura campus. So we pull up, us, you, any of the guys you want to bring with you, 6 p.m., and bring a Bible with you. If you don't have a Bible, we're happy to give you one and you can keep it as your own. So we pull up and we walk in and we sit down and I say a short prayer and we open a book of the Bible and we read a little section of it at a time, and we pause and talk about what it meant to its original readers when it was originally written, and then what it might mean for our own thinking and our own living today. And in the course of that, it's just open and respectful conversation and discussion and questions, or just sitting there and listening, whatever your desire is, and all of that's welcome. All levels of understanding or learning, even if you never cracked open a Bible before, don't know much about religious matters at all in your life, you are definitely welcome to come. In fact, especially welcome to come, and we'll help each other out and show interest in seeing what we think about these things. So anyway, we get there at 6. We go for about an hour until 7 o'clock, and then we take off. So we'll do it for 6 weeks, starting Sunday, June 26th, 6 to 7 p.m. It's a good way to end the weekend, good way to start the first 6 weeks of the summer Sunday evening. So we hope you join us for that. We're reading the book of Hebrews. If you know what that is, it's in the New Testament, which is the more recent collection of writings in the Bible of the 2 volumes that are there. And some things to think about in Hebrews that might pique your interest. Hebrews actually gives a pretty powerful argument for God's existence and for the fact that God reliably communicates to us in the Bible of the first volume, the Old Testament, and the second volume, the New Testament, in which Hebrews is written. So if you're ever asking the question about does God exist and what does the Bible have anything to do with that, Hebrews is great. Second, we live in a time when many people are considering going further away from some old convictions, like the fact that God exists and like the fact that the Bible is important and authoritative. We're kind of living in a post-Christian society in some ways. The West, the United States, used to be more Christian in that way. So whatever you think about that, that's definitely a shift. Well, that shift was being considered by some people in the book of Hebrews. These were followers of Jesus that were considering, for different reasons than ours, in some ways, they were considering stopping following Jesus. So Hebrews is actually an argument why they should be warned and encouraged not to do that. So it is sort of a Bible speaking to us about our situation in that way. Sort of an interesting thing to reflect on. And that isn't just for people who are outright opposed to God and the Bible or whatever. If that's you and you do have some questions and thoughts you want to share, you're welcome to do that in this reading group. So please come. But it's also for people who may find themselves drifting or asking some questions. I don't know. I'm around here. A lot of people living the life in the city of Ventura. We have beautiful weather. We have jobs. We have homes. Maybe we have family. We have the ability to send the kids to all kinds of primo activities, and great. Do we acknowledge that a lot of the good things that we have in this life, in this age, may be pulling at us to over prioritize them and maybe forget about the centrality of Jesus in the Bible if we believe things like that? So anyway, Hebrews is great for that kind of discussion and sort of encouraging each other to think about that. One last thing I want to say about Hebrews is it helps us interpret the Bible. What I mean by that is people always say, well, the Bible's useless because everybody who says they believe it just interprets it all in wild and different ways anyway. So what's the point? Well, Hebrews helps people learn, helps me to learn the proper ways to interpret and apply the Bible, because it regularly quotes and alludes to the ancient scriptures, the Old Testament, and shows how Jesus and his authorized followers were interpreting it. we should learn from them how to interpret the Bible and follow those interpretive patterns. So if you're even like a serious Bible student and you want to grow in the proper interpretation of it, Hebrews is the book for you. So sign up, grab a couple guys, bring them along, and we would love to meet you at our reading group starting pretty soon here, Sunday, June 26, 6 p.m. See you there.